Yo, what is popping? People, your boy Snacks is back in the building with another banger. And you know how we do before we get started. We got to give a shout out to you, the viewer, for taking the time out to watch this video. But while you're here, do us a solid, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to turn your post notification bell on. And if you're watching on mobile, y'all know what to do. Right there in there where it says comments, slide that thing to the left 2 times and hit that hype button. Hype me up, dog. You know what I'm talking about? It is what it is. And y'all know we will not do a video without hyping up our beautiful ladies of the CU aunties, because they are always in the building and they are always pretty much attentive to what we do and support everything we do. So if you see them in the chat, make sure you show them some love and say what's up. But don't let us catch you slipping, disrespecting the CU auntie, because we will have to holler at you. You know what I'm talking about? But anyway, man, y'all know what we came to do. Let's get this party started. You know what I'm talking about? Because Tony Grossi, T. Rizzo, y'all talking about the trade rumors for Shedeur-sanders? Really? This what we doing? Let's go. Now, we already know about Lil Gabriel. Lil Dylan is the man. He's sitting in the path. He's sitting in the driver's seat. You know what I'm saying? He holding the wheel. He holding it down. Kevin Stefanski's number one guy. Kevin Stefanski is going all out, going exhausting every bit of practice moments, teaching moments to make sure that Dylan Gabriel is as successful as he can be as the starting quarterback for the Cleveland Browns. But there's only one problem. That guy is right behind you with an audience that is bigger than the team has ever seen before. And they are screaming from the rafters to start 12, which we've already spoken about. We told y'all those screams were going to get louder and louder and louder for Shedeur-sanders to enter the game and become a starting quarterback for the Cleveland Browns. But didn't nobody want to listen to me. Even Kevin Stefanski, I tried to warn you, man, that as long as you got Shedeur-sanders on your team, whoever on top is not safe, because we know that they're not better than he. And the facts are just facts. The truth is just the truth. There is no film, no numbers, no metrics, no nothing that says Dylan Gabriel is better than Shedeur-sanders, except for one, Kevin Stefanski's evaluation. And can we trust that evaluation? Because all we've seen was 12 ball out. All the numbers that we've seen was 12 being better than everybody else on the team. So that leaves America wondering, what are we doing? Why is little Dylan Gabriel still ahead of 12? Why? Because he was a third-round draft pick? At this point, there's no excuse for that. Shedeur is balling out in every facet of the game. On the field, off the field, and anywhere else you want to put him. But now, Tony Grossi and T. Rizzo are talking about Shedeur being traded, which I know teams have called for Shedeur. Cincinnati called for Shedeur and got Joe Flacco. So it's not untrue. But here we go.
If the decision was Kevin Stefanski's, Shedeur-sanders would be traded at the deadline. True or false?
Okay, there you go.
Right? It is a good question. I would say true. Under the lasso of truth, I would say true.
I would too. Don't I agree?
Because
that's nothing against Kevin. And I don't think he has anything personal for Shedeur. Do you?
No, I don't. I just don't think he considers him a quarterback of value. That's my opinion. It's not the coach's opinion.
So this Albert Breer thing on SI, it was just the last line. Don't be shocked if, which is not reporting anything.
Yeah.
Now, could they trade Shedeur? Yes. Why not? Because a lot of teams are calling for him. A lot of teams are asking for 12. It's a well-known fact that, hey, you got one of the best in the game, and we need to holler at it. You know what I'm saying? What in the world is going on here? I seem to be stucky poop. But everybody is not treated the same. You know, Shedeur is a valuable commodity, and people are starting to realize that all of that talk was just that, talk. Shedeur is that kind of quarterback that can not only change your franchise, not only put butts in seats, but make you more relevant than you were before he got there. Shedeur is a hell of a football player. We've all seen it. There's no denying that part. Plus, with Deshaun Watson sitting in the waiting room, waiting to be cleared, the question is, what will the Browns do with him once he's cleared? Will he be offered a path back to be able to start, or will they just say, hey, sit this one out? Deshaun Watson should be in the back of everybody's mind because he is still a part of this team. And yeah, they owe him about $42 million for next year too, so he ain't going nowhere. The question is, do you want to trot Shedeur out on the field and see what you got? Is it worth it? Because try Shedeur out on the field and he plays not great, but good. How will your fans respond when Deshaun Watson starts screaming out he wants to play? And you're sitting there holding that bag of $42 million that you just have to give him regardless. What decision do you make then?
Breer wrote today, he thinks there's a possibility that Browns could deal Shedeur Sanders before the trade deadline. Would that then open up an opportunity for them to activate Deshaun Watson? Do you think that's totally off the table, or is there a possibility Sanders could be dealt?
Well, they're covered if that opportunity arose, because first you got Zappy, who could serve as an emergency number 2 until Deshaun Watson's ready. I've heard that they anticipate having him cleared medically after the bye week. Watson, correct. Which means they would then have up to 3 weeks to activate him, or they could activate him sooner than that. So timing-wise, it can happen. I just question who's, inquiring about Shedeur Sanders. Okay. But if the Browns feel that they're covered and they have an offer, why not?
What do you mean who's inquiring about Shedeur Sanders? There's lots of people inquiring about Shedeur Sanders. Ex Kevin Stefanski. But it's going to be up to Kevin Stefanski and Andrew Berry what happens with Deshaun Watson. How will he be cleared, if at all cleared to play? Will they put him on the list to return? Will he be returned to the active roster? And if so, will he play this season? Even though you got 2 rookies. Even though you're getting offers for Shedeur, do you trade him? Do you do Baker Mayfield all over again? See, this is the quandary you put yourself in when you drafted Shedeur Sanders and Dillon Gabriel in the same draft, 2 rounds apart. Even though one quarterback was deemed better than the other, you drafted the lesser in front of the more talented quarterback. So now what do? You put yourself in this position because 12 comes with a whole lot of noise. And it's just people that support him. Can the next franchise support a franchise quarterback with this much weight, with this much fanfare, with this much clout? What will it do for your football club? What will it do for your fan base? How will the Browns respond? Because now they're in a quandary. Not only are the fans clamoring for Shedeur Sanders to start, Deshaun Watson is inching closer and closer to being cleared. And once he's cleared, what do you do? Those are the questions that must be asked and answered. Because the trade deadline is November the 4th, which is about a week and a half away. What do you do at this point? You got a few days to figure it out. I'm sure you would wait until after the New England game. And then even after the New England game, you get the bye week. So the trade deadline is in your bye week. So you don't have a game coming up. What do you do? Y'all let me know. What y'all think they're going to do? I don't know. I don't think they get rid of him. I think they're scared of the Baker Mayfield effect that Kevin Stefanski is witnessing and going through right about now. He's watching his former first-round pick in Tampa Bay balling out in MVP-like status right now in front of the world. Do we treat Shedeur like Baker Mayfield and get him out? Trade him away, get us a 4th, 5th round pick for him, and pray that he doesn't go wherever he's going and turns into Tom Brady 2.0. It's a hell of a question. Y'all hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, turn your post notification bell on. If you're watching on mobile, do not forget to slide that comment section over to the left and hit that hype button for me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all let me know what y'all think. Is Shedeur on the trading block? I doubt it. I wouldn't think so. But the Cleveland Browns have put themselves in a position that only they could put themselves in. So y'all let me know what y'all think, man. I'm going to get out of here. Y'all have a wonderful day. I'm going to holler at y'all. Peace out.